Hi everyone, welcome you all. This is the demo video of detailed estimate format and BBS format. So I'll give a brief demo of these pre-programmed Excel sheets, how it works. So once you open empty format, you will get both empty format as well as pre-filled formats. So this is the pre-filled format. I'll just zoom it and see. So you get values here, you get quantities in the pre-filled format. So you have length, breadth, depth, quantity. So let us start with the empty format. So you get, once you open the file, you get preface, instructions, ground floor, first floor. So preface is basically general information. Let's click information. It's already zoomed in. So basically the very simple instructions. So once you receive it, download it and open the Excel sheet. So click enable edit. So always maintain a master copy without disturbing its alignment and cell. So just keep this copy as a master copy. Every time you use a copy of the file to carry out estimation. So whenever you want to do some calculation, just copy the file and then do your estimation. So please provide measurements in feet and inches. For example, if it is 9 feet 3 inches, you have to give 9 feet separately and 3 inches separately. There is no need to give 9.25 feet. Then the calculation will be done automatically. One file of the same format given with pre-filled measurements for example purpose only. So you also get a pre-filled format which is for example. So maintain both the files separately. For deduction, please enter minus symbol. You can practice with sample work of any previous work details with the extent for conformity of outputs. Practice and check output. Necessary corrections or modification is permissible as per your requirements. So you can also introduce rows as per your needs. In case of any doubt, you can please revert me back. Let's go to the ground floor sheet. So this is the ground floor sheet. This is the title. So estimate costing of residential building with material. So the columns here is serial number, description of work. You have numbers, length, breadth, depth, quantity, and you can give your unit rates for various items, excavation, PCC, RCC, shuttering, etc. And then amount. So you get the amount. So ground floor, substructure work, basement work. So earthwork, excavation. So basically all the items are there in sequence. Item number 1 is earthwork excavation. Then you have PCC, foundation, plinth beam. Then you have filling basement using gravel, foundation. You have RCC work 1, 2, 4, plinth beam and total. Footings, RCC work in footings, lintel, sunshade, roof beam, etc. Then brickwork is there, outer wall. Then you have deductions as well. So brickwork, you can always calculate if it is above plinth beam up to the parapet wall, you can calculate one length and you can do the calculation, or you can do separate calculation up to plinth and then up to the roof and then parapet wall. So you have all these options are there. Deductions, main door, ventilators, window. So this is 4.5 inch brick wall, inner walls, Then finishing work, plastering. So you have all plastering details. In internal plastering, deductions, openings, D1 main door, windows, ventilators, outer plastering, outer wall, deductions. So tailings, internal toilet area, wall tailing works. Then you have joinery works. So all are pre-filled formulas are given. So you will have to enter your sizes. Painting. So for interior works also the provision is given for modular kitchen. You want to measure, you want to give the area, dimensions, then you get the quantity. Kitchen area in modular kitchen, cupboard works, bedroom areas, TV showcase units, puja room units, compound wall works. Then of course general work, staircase work, underground water tank, septic tank, borewell related works, rainwater harvesting, electrical works, plumbing works. So you get the total detailed estimate quantity plus costing. So estimated ground floor cost. So this is similarly for the first floor as well. You have RCC works. And again brickwork. So all these dimensions you will have to give: length, breadth. This is in inches. Again in feet, inches, feet, inches. So you get automatically, once you enter the figures, you get the quantity automatically. So all the activities are in a sequential order. So you will have to just enter as per drawing dimensions, both in feet and inches. The calculation will be done. So what I will do is I will just copy and show you how the calculation works in the Excel sheet from the pre-filled sheet. This is already given. It will come along with the empty format pre-filled. This is completely pre-filled sheet. What you see is all dimensions are entered. So I'll just copy and paste the dimensions. So earthwork excavation. So I'm taking the length, breadth and depth. So up to the depth I'm taking. So substructure up to filling. So I'm just copying these cells. I'm just putting in this. I'm just feeding the dimensions. So you get automatically, these quantities are automatically coming. You need not have to calculate. So up to filling, I have copied and pasted. So you get the quantities here. Similarly, I will take the unit rates, whatever is being followed in your particular area. So earthwork excavation 14 rupees per CFT and PCC 132 rupees per CFT. I'm just copying the cells 132 and 34 rupees per CFT for gravel filling. So I'm just copying. So I have pasted the rates here. The amount is automatically calculated for 132 and what we have given rate 34 rupees for muram filling. So similarly for all the items, you can, once you feed the measurements, quantity will be automatically calculated. Once you give the unit area, amount will be calculated. So all the items are sequentially given. So you will have to just feed your measurements. So this is 4 feet 0 inches and this is 5 feet 6 inches. So here 4 feet 5 feet 6 inches is the depth of excavation. So it is given in inches. So this is how this format works. I hope you followed this format. So this is a pre-programmed detailed estimate format. So all the activities are given in sequential order. Tabulations are given. So you will have to just give your feet and inches measurements. Quantities and rates will be, amount will be calculated. Now we will see the BBS format. This is the BBS format. This is BBS format, bar bending schedule, residential building. So let's see the columns here. So here we have a serial number, description, dia of bar, number of member, number of rod, length of bar in meter. Here 8 mm, 10 mm, 12 mm, 16 mm, 20 mm, 25 mm bars. So this is the basic tabulation of a bar bending schedule. So in this file empty format, you have these files: preface, instructions, footing, pedestal column, plinth beam, roof beam, slab, staircase, lintel sunshade, and the abstract of steel quantity. So this is basically the empty formats in this pre-programmed Excel sheet. So now I'm selecting the footing. So this is the standard tabulation. So basically the shape of the bars are here. So this is top mat in X direction and this is in Y direction. So if there are footing number 2, we have a different shape. Footing number 3, footing number 4. So basically we have this shape of the bars, and only what we have to give is we have to give the numbers here. So here basically now I am giving 1.05. Okay, here I am giving 0.20. Here I am giving 0.20. So you get cut length as 1.45. So dia of bar I am giving 10 mm. Number of members I am giving 3. I am giving this as 6. So total weight of 10 mm bar is 26.10. So this has automatically fed. So all this 8 mm is you have a preloaded formulas. For 10 mm you have a preloaded formulas. For 12 you have a preloaded formula. So if you change this into 12 so automatically this 10 quantity will shift to 12 see, now it has gone to 12 so this is how this BBS format works. And along with this empty format, I'm also giving you the format which is pre-filled datas along with drawings as well. So how these datas are filled as a sample reference, so that can also be referred, and the relevant drawings are also being given. So you can have a cross check wherever you want. You can introduce rows and you can add any other members. So let's see the instructions. It is very simple. I'll just zoom in. So once you receive the Excel sheets, so you'll have to open it and download it and enable edit, and then maintain this as a master copy so that whenever you want to work, you can take a copy and then carry out your workouts. So all these measurements are to be provided in meters. So any necessary corrections or modification is permissible as per your requirement. You can edit cells and formula wherever is required. So in the numbers column, you have to provide, if it is one number, you have to provide one, and you cannot leave blank. So numbers, if it is one number, then you have to provide as one. So those things you have to be careful. You introduce rows, and templates helps you to work in a sequential manner. So the every activities is given in a sequential manner with the shapes. Even for stirrups, etc., the shapes are given. You have to just give your dimensions. So in case of any doubt, you can contact me. And along with it, pre-filled sheets also available in Excel sheets, so that can be cross-checked for your workings. Thank you. Yeah, what we have seen is building estimate format and the BBS format, and this is pre-programmed Excel templates, both filled and empty formats with formula. So what you get is empty formats and both filled quantities, and along with structural drawings as a sample, structural drawing given for BBS as sample. So you can keep this as a master copy and start working on your empty formats. So this is useful for site engineers, quantity survey engineers, site supervisors, and builders. So you can make use. This gives you the sequential of activities, concept of QS and BBS. Just you have to enter the dimensions from the drawing, and rest calculations will be taken care. So you have the contents here: detailed estimate format, blank and pre-filled formats. So this runs into almost 35 pages. Bar bending schedule, again it is also in around 35 pages are there. Footings, pedestal column, plinth beam, column, roof beam, roof slab, lintels and shade, staircase. So bar bending schedule template with pre-programmed Excel templates is there. And sample structural drawing is also given along with this, which is used in the filled formats. You have the details of payment mode, and the price is very nominal, rupees 100 rupees, and you get both the filled and blank formats, preloaded templates Excel file templates. So contact number is there in case you can WhatsApp and collect more information. 94465 91311. So this is a sample of the estimate format. So it is feet and inches are given, length, breadth, depth, quantity will be automatically calculated, unit rates, amount will be automatically calculated. So this is the sample of BBS. You have the standard tabulation. So what you have to shapes are given, you have to fill the dimensions and dia of bar. So automatically the quantity will go to the respective diameters. This is another sample. So this is a sample of a roof slab details. So you have a crank details, shapes are given, so you can fill the dimensions and get the quantities. So that is the end of the video. So thanks for watching. In case of any queries, you can WhatsApp me in the given numbers.